going to be asking them questions about the LGBTQ plus community and, like, Cameron and stuff. Like, yeah. Okay, so my first question for both of you is, what do you think about how people in the community are treated?
Well, I mean, there's like a lot of things, because I mean, there's a spectrum. There's a lot of people who treat them really nicely and like really great, and there's a lot of people who don't, and there's some people who are like racist, Lego people. But so yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people, like really supportive people and really great allies that treat the people in the community really well, and they listen to like their struggles and what they're going through, and they pay attention and they help. But then there are people on the other side of the spectrum that treat it like, you know, they're not people, they have mental disorders, there's something wrong with them, and they shouldn't have the same amount of rights, and they shouldn't be treated the same as like regular people, which, you know.
Yeah. Okay, Opie, what do you think?
I think that, yeah, there are two people. There's the nice people, and then the stinkers. The stinkers are the people that do not treat them well. They don't treat the girls, gays, and nays that well, do they, huh? Do they? They don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. Do you think that it's fair to be punished or sentenced to death for being queer?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's not like something you can choose, and it's not something you control. It just happens naturally, no matter what you do. And you shouldn't be sentenced to death for something you can't control. It's like being sentenced to death for having a skin condition or for being sickly. Like, it's not something that you should be killed over.
Okay, Opie, what do you think?
I think it's like, it's not a woman's fault if a woman is like, I like other women, yeah. That is not the woman's fault, okay? Why are you blaming the woman for liking other women?
Okay.
Want us to attack you? Because I will, personally, uphand.
Nice.
I love you.
Okay, moving on. Do you think people in Cameroon and Iran should be able to live and fall in love with who they want, or should they have to move to a different place?
No, I believe people should be able to do what they want wherever they want.
That's where they want to love, man. Unless that is an adult loving a minor. That should not be allowed.
Opie, please.
But yeah, I mean, I don't believe people should have to leave their homes and uproot their whole lives just so they can marry the person that they love. That's just stupid and it's useless. Yeah, I mean, people shouldn't have to move away, like, quit their jobs and, you know, uproot their whole lives, you know, bring all of their family, everyone they know, or, I mean, everyone who lives with them, and all of their furniture, everything they have, and bring it to a different place just so they can get married. That's a basic human right, is being able to love who you want to love.
Opie, do you have anything else to comment on that? Okay. Do you think the community has enough freedom, or do you think we still have to fight for them? And if so, what do you think is a good way of fighting and, like, spreading awareness?
Okay, I'm sorry, in the middle of this, can I eat this glitter?
Opie, please. So, Kenli, did you hear the question?
Yes, I did. So, I mean, I do think we have come, like, a really long way since, you know, Stonewall riots and things like that.
Of course.
We've come a long way. People are allowed to do what they want a lot more. But, I mean, of course, we're still fighting for freedom every day. I mean, polyamorous marriages still aren't allowed in a lot of places. I think over 63 countries, homosexual marriage isn't allowed. It's stupid, honestly. They're just people. It's the same as persecuting someone for being a different race or for being left-handed. Like, things that they can't control, things that they don't have, that they aren't in charge of. And it's stupid making them move, making them have to persecuting them, killing them. way that they can't control.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Opie, do you have anything to add?
I think what Kelly said is right, man. If I try to freeze it, you're gonna not be able to send it to the teacher.
Okay, you can stop now. Just stop there. Okay, and then I probably will have a couple follow-up questions, but yeah. As a person of the community, have you ever dealt with homophobia? And if so, and if you're like comfortable with it, would you share your experience?
As a person of the community, no, not really, not directly, no, but I have definitely experienced it through other people and people I know, and online as well. Okay, so I guess I have experienced it directly, but online, a lot of the time, if you say your gender, or if you say your sexual orientation, people will, a lot of people will go straight to like attacking you, like, oh, that's not real, oh, this doesn't exist, just be a normal person, things like that, which it's stupid. A personal story from me, I'd have to think about it. I don't know if it really, I mean, yeah, it is rather homophobic, but I was talking to someone the other day, just a couple of days ago, and they were talking about, oh, well, I believe we should have a straight pride. Why doesn't straight pride exist? You know, straight people don't have a month, they don't have a day, they don't have anything. Why don't straight people have a day? Which is just, you can just use cognitive thinking, really. But, I mean, like, that's the links of, like, as much as I've really experienced personally. Of course, I'm sure most of my family is homophobic, but they've never expressed that to me directly.
Do you have any friends that have been, like, a victim of hate crime or, like, homophobia or been, like, slurred at?
No, I don't believe so.
Opie, what about you?
Yes, I'm not going to out that person, though.
Does the name start with an O?
No, starts with a B.
Oh. Yeah. Continue. Okay, continue. Opie. Opie. Okay, would you like to add more to that other than just I'm not gonna out them?
I mean, you.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about, like, do you have any stories of yourself or anything to add on what you were saying about me? And
People just being like, oh, you're weird, you have too many pronouns. Then, like, no.
yeah. And have any of you come out yet? Like to
Yes,
your
I
parents?
have. I've come out to a large portion of my family. Not directly, really. I mean, of course, my parents know. I've not talked to them a lot about my pronouns yet. I haven't talked to much of anyone about my pronouns other than a couple of my cousins. And, yeah, most of my family is not aware of my sexual or my gender orientation.
Was it hard coming out to your parents and other family members?
Yeah, definitely. It was, like, a lot to take in, especially because I didn't know how they would react or how they would feel about it. But, I mean, they took it in well, and I'm supported.
Yeah. Opie, have you come out to any of your, like, friends or family or anybody?
Literally all my friends know. If they don't know, then I don't know if they're technically my friend then, in that case. My mom just knows. I never even told her. She knows.
Yeah. Was it hard to tell you?
Really supportive family. Like, in that family can also they kind of partially predicted it too, somehow. I don't even know how. But as a child,
hard to come out to your friends?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Yeah.
We bonded over that. That's how we became friends. Women? Yes. Friendship? Yes.
Okay. Do you have any follow-up stories or anything you would like to share, or nothing?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, Opie, what about you?
If I did, I would have already spat it in your face.
Nice. Yeah, okay, nice. Cool. Well, yeah, thank you for coming. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you. Bye.